As y'all can see, this is Arlington, Texas. My name is Joseph Henson Revet. I am also known as Lord Kakarot Hunter Hanson. I work with the government, the police officers, sheriff's departments, and the military. I am the mobile Pentagon. This is a vacuum shop. I'm a night person, that's why it's looking like this. That is a racetrack. Here's a church. There's a 3D smoke, and then there's an entertainment system across the street. Famke Janssen, or Janssen, Famke Janssen, is what the dictionary says how to pronounce her name. Is one of the most beautiful women in the world, and she bought me a '69 Mustang 470 with a 429 and had it enlarged with aftermarket parts. They have this guy, Mario Marcus person, who likes to pretend to be, me. And he has my gun, my badge. I have a bag of guns and badges from the other government agencies. If you can see me, this is me right now. And this is the church where I usually hang out every night. See, and these people here in Arlington, Texas, they've been letting Mario Marcus person run around, basically killing people and doing drugs and, raping women and stuff and molesting children. They have warrants out for this guy's arrest. They let him go. I put it over the Facebook and such that things like this are going on here. I'm one of the richest people in the United States of America. I'm also the person that the Pope knows as Joe Revet. Things are very difficult. I try and stay as patient, as calm as possible. People have been talking about me in their movies for years. Arnold, Sylvester, Jason, Ben Affleck, Cindy Crawford. These people, they have been waiting for me to drive around and do my job. And yet, here again, it still has not been done. There are people here in Arlington, Texas that do not want me to have it. I go up to places and try and get things, and when I do, they just start downgrading and talking shit to me to try and piss me off to fight, because I made a promise not to do anything but relax and train while I'm here in Texas and let these people around me handle things because of my workout. I'm not really sure exactly why things have been not handled properly. But it is wrongful, it is unlawful, it is ungodly of what they are doing. I had a white stainless steel cross placed in the back of the church that I pretty much, hang my time at. I have taped the Bible. I have put metal stakes that were painted white. I put a necklace, a bandana, and a Bible. I've done all these things, and they have these evil people that go and destroy and take apart what I have given as an offering to the Almighty, as a decoration for the cross, like what He said, as a representation of me and Him, as a reminder. Because it's not that we forget, but it's a symbol of heritage, a symbol of old times, a symbol of who you are. So when people want to know, they have something not just to ask about, but to look at. And these people have destroyed it. They have tried to impersonate me and put people in my path. For the last 2 years, I have been shot and stabbed and slashed. I have dropped off credit cards, 5 of them, at a Walgreens, at Matlock and Mayfield. 2 of them says Joseph Henson Revet on it, and 3 of them have just Joseph Revet on it. And that was gonna be for my partners that I pick up from city to city to use my money. I also had other credit cards that were basically, well, they were pretty much like a lotto funding. And I won those. They were shipped to me. I left them with a person, and that person claims they have no longer have that. But I believe that person's life is also in danger. And that person would be my mother. My daughter niece also is in danger, along with my brother and my 3 sisters, because they have certain personnel from other countries that wish to take me out because of my high authority position. You see, that's how you conquer a nation. So that is pretty much the bottom line, you see, because Mario Marcus person is half Mexican and half German. I myself have German blood in me, but I also have a lot of other blood tribes in me, blood races of the white race, should I say the white race. I came over here to help out the investigation. Everywhere I go, well, people have done given my money away when the government sent it to me, when they did get a chance to send it to me. You know, I've had packages stolen. My neighbors are even in danger because of the criminal organization that is around here. As you can see, they have people that always try and discredit me and make me think otherwise of myself. You see, I was also in a car wreck. I was driving a 99 Ford Taurus, and they had a guy that was chasing a white lady in a white vehicle. The man was in a silver Lincoln MKZ, I think. And, well, I drove in front of him to save a person's life that was on a bicycle. Now these people, I gave them the information and everything, and they said that it was not, it was my fault and I shouldn't have done what I did. So apparently they have a lot of crooked agents and officers that are here, along with insurance personnel. And you see, that's them leaving right there. See, they passed by because I'm telling it. Because now everybody knows. You see, I'm the highest ranking law officer that there is in the United States. And it also states in paperwork that there is two, should I say, men in the United States that is supposed to be protected at all costs by the police themselves. One is Gerard Butler. The second is Joseph Hanson Revet, Lord Kakarot Hunter Hanson, who, see, that's just a noisy truck they sent by to kind of distort my sounds, but who the Oriental people of Asia and China and Japan, they know me as Uncle Kakarot because they know the truth. You see, for many years, that is where I lived. I came to the United States of America to help, to clean this nation up, to better it, because there is a king here who is supposed to live. You see, there's this thing called eternal life. And, well, he is supposed to be running this kingdom. I myself am supposed to be here with him, but I am also supposed to be elsewhere. But that does not mean that it will be other people pretending to be me. It just means I will go elsewhere myself when the time comes for me to do that. This is a beautiful church. This is a beautiful church. I don't donate money all the time to places. The LFL, I'm fixing to help them out because, well, it's not that I don't like seeing the women booty cheeks shake or anything like that, because, you know, I'm a man. I'm gonna admit it. It's fun. It's, you know, it's enjoyment. But they are athletes. And I think that they should be treated as such. Now, the clothing that they wear, they can keep that, because I wouldn't mind my wife having something like that running around the house or the yard. But that's another story. They are professionals. They will be having money donated for full uniforms and equipment. There is a community garden. I saved a woman's life one night just by standing up. And it was Mario Marcus person who basically was gonna rob her at knife point. Now, I live at 1310 Southwest Adore. My neighbor at one time, Carla, beautiful, tall, white lady, blonde hair, green eyes. I told her specifically to go stay in motels. And, well, she did that. And when she did, I'm not really sure what really happened. But she also is a witness as to me being shot. She also was being robbed in the process. But she is a witness as to me being in one place while certain personnel is in another, being a serial killer who the news is actually looking for. I was told in Louisiana that all I had to do was come over here and find and locate and cause as much trouble as possible to get, well, agents from other areas and as many law officers around me as possible to help keep calm a situation when you have suicidal maniacs, because that's what you do. You surround the place. You just don't let everybody know. But because of who we are, well, we try to live a little bit more exciting life. But that's a different story. The thing is, see here, I'm supposed to be in a either white 429 Boss Mustang S-Code or a yellow one. I also have liquid blue vehicles that I am supposed to be driving around. Each one of my family members is supposed to have a liquid blue vehicle from the motor company, Ford Motor Company, because I also own that. Even though Greg T. Bear is the CEO of it, because that is how I want it, because his grandfather and his father saw to it that he remains a CEO of it to continuously get the paycheck. You see, to leave it in good hands, and not saying that Greg cannot be good hands to leave it in, but to keep it into the family, it is in my name. He has authorized the delivery of vehicles to my house. Vehicles have been given away. There are personnel of other races that are basically running around here impersonating me. You know, they have a lot of celebrities from Hollywood that wish for me to, well, be the last action hero. And I cannot do that while people are basically impersonating me. Some people think they need, from my word, to take people to jail. But if they read their paperwork, they know I am the lead investigator. It means I cannot myself authorize the takedown unless it is in the middle of hostile situations. Now they got this beautiful lady, Cindy Crawford. She's my favorite supermodel, of course. And what will be going on is her protection, because she also has a lot of information. She is also legit. See, I am supposed to have medication delivered to my doorstep, and it has not been delivered. And medication states, one is high-grade medical marijuana, and it's supposed to come in a tin can. Nobody is supposed to be able to stop that. Nobody, because that deals with your health. Another is, well, more of a classified info. but neither has been delivered. My paychecks have not. I have several paychecks that states, or should I say, I have paperwork that states that by the time I am 29, I am supposed to be getting paychecks delivered from companies that I have, produced products for and given designs. And by the time I am 32, I am supposed to be getting all of my paychecks. And basically, I am not. These people knew where I was. Now, I'm not saying that the good people didn't try and do their job, because when I first came over, they were trying to set things up. What I am saying is that somebody found out where I was, took some good people out, tried to take me out, and they're running around here pretending to be officials themselves. Because anybody who is a badge wearer in the United States of America goes by the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Amendments of Freedom, the acts, laws, and restrictions. Also, another badge wearer, or a true badge wearer that is lawful to the system, helps one another out. They have each other's backs. They do not try and kill and impersonate. Otherwise, you are a criminal, and not just a criminal, but a domestic terrorist. And that is what the military has been training me for. Because domestic terrorists do not deserve to live. They are a traitor upon their own country, who should be executed on spot once investigated. I have been trained for that reason. These punk bitch criminals are just that afraid of me that they had, a lot of people impersonating me. Backups and backups and backups of Joseph Hansen Revet wannabes. But I'm still alive. Because God says so. And I love and worship the Lord Almighty. Because He is the greatest. See, He even tells me I am supposed to be living in a castle. He has told y'all I am supposed to be living in a castle in the United States of America, running around with adamantium swords. 6-shooters, 1911 edition 45s, 9mm. Because a 1911 edition can be resized and recalibrated. And I'm supposed to have 2 Henry rifles, a 44-40 and a 45-70. Unless you give me a 45-90 or 110. And then there should be at least a single shot bolt action 50 caliber long range rifle with a scope. But I'd have nothing. See, these little jack-off pricks cut up my government and military issued Batman suit. But I'm still standing here. Because, that's what survivors do. We survive through any situation. I enjoy my life. I enjoy my work. Even my father himself knows the truth. In fact, my mother does. My three sisters. Well, four sisters. I had a twin. I have a twin. I think. But I think what it was there was another family that was born or like me, and well, I know I am supposed to be going by Smoke Jensen, but things have changed. Not saying that I don't want to be called Smoke Jensen, but things have not been delivered. Let's see. This is the most amazing thing there is.